पेन टकला हो गया था, वो वाला पेन था। हाँ यही से टकला मैक्स पेन हमारा।
I see it, there's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between, hidden in the dark. What was I
कलर
really
वगैरह
doing
क्या
walking
थोड़ा
in
रेडिश आ
there
रहा
with
क्या?
my bad haircut and ridiculous
एक
shirt?
बार
Was
देख
I
लेते
there
हैं।
to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself?
मुझे लग रहा है
Grasping
कुछ रेड सा।
some desperate delusion of control. Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I care to admit.
Let's go, a gente tá perto. Hurry, mister. Come on.
ओके आई थिंक अभी सही है, देखते हैं।
Festa, mulheres.
दरवाजे पे मार रहा है ये।
Gringo, let's go.
Vai embora, sai daqui!
Mano, a carnagem do City Girls.
A gente não pega o zoológico com os turistas de merda!
Ô papai, eu vim devolver o seu sorriso favela, hein? Leve e solta pra cantar. Nunca esquecer como sua paz é bela.
I had stumbled into some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered. Sober or drunk, I was hardly undercover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker in a monastery.
Barracos e morros sem socorro no lugar, sem esperança, nada, sem luz que possa inspirar.
Continua andando, caralho! Que porra é essa que você tá fazendo aqui? Como que você sai entrando aqui assim? Anda, anda!
बच्चे ने फंसा दिया इधर लाके।
What do you need, guys? What do
O
you
que
need?
você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando. Eu te chamei aqui, porra!
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então. Você é americano de merda.
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu
इनको पता नहीं है ये कौन है।
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
Passa tudo que você tem.
की शामत आई।
Pega o dinheiro dele, pega o dinheiro dele. Ah, relojão, hein? Passa aqui. Anda logo. Anda logo.
छोटे मोटे चोर है ये लोग।
Da puta. Valeu, mano. Bem-vindo à favela Nova Esperança.
लूट मार करते हैं।
Fora daqui.
All things
Prepaid.
considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory. These kids were raised hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass-kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them. First day off the sauce, and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
कचरे के ढेर में फेंक दिया हमको।
If
बदबू
there
है
was
बहुत।
one thing I'd learned since I've been here, it was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball. And for kids like these, it was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here.
Mostra.
Pô, que isso, é a coisa mais simples. Vai lá, mostra pra ele. Você escolhe um dos três.
Desculpa, olá. Fala inglês. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde estou?
Tá no lugar errado, rapá.
No comprende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação turística, não.
Well, they weren't gonna help me. And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap. If I was gonna find my way out of this mess, I was on my own.
शर्ट बहुत मस्त है मैक्स का। ऐसा शर्ट मुझे भी चाहिए।
It looked like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Passa o baseado. Ih, não é tua vez não, passa aí, meu.
Aí, tem visto a irmã do Wilson, mano? Aí,
O que esse cara quer?
aí, bela camisa, hein? Eu perdi o cuzão, amigo.
अंदर क्या है? घुस नहीं सकते उधर.
E aí, beleza? Gisele tem hoje? Aí, mais gostosa do que Ô, sai de cima de mim, meu, ô! Maluco, pô.
I hoped this classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Hey, that telephone?
Telefone, vai lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt, can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, make it quick, I'm a little busy.
If I was going to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on. I'm trying to dry out a bit, so just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down?
Guaraná pra ele, choque pra mim. Bem gelado.
Interesting haircut, by the way. Meant to tell you that.
Yeah, well,
Wilson da Silva. Very good to meet you.
nice to meet you, I think.
Although you'll forgive me if I promise never to employ you as my bodyguard. You did a great job watching after Rodrigo Branco.
Fuck you.
You were set up.
Bet your ass I was.
Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever seen this guy? Serrano.
Yep, he's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, you sure put his gang out of business. But don't worry, those guys, they're a small fry. This is the guy I'm interested in. Neves. And this is his little buddy here. Milo Hegel. They work for this vigilante group, Crasha Preto.
Yeah, I know him.
Well, they're very popular with right-wing politicians, like Victor Branco. Now, you see, many years ago, he helped clear some villages on a bit of land Rodrigo Branco wanted to develop.
Rodrigo Branco?
Yes, he did some very bad things. Anyway, have you ever seen this guy?
Maybe at the stadium.
I knew you were involved in that business. You know, I wanted to investigate that, but I got an order to blame it on some local street kids instead. Tell me, what happened there?
Nothing. We simply went to hand over some cash to this guy's clowns for a ransom exchange when this guy's clowns jumped us and they shot everybody.
Apart from you and your boy Passos.
That's right. But we had to shoot our way out of there.
They let you go. It's okay, it's a little weird right now. But I know that Victor Branco is involved in all this. I just don't know how or why. And I know that the 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒 are involved in all this as well, but I just don't know how or why. And you know what's gonna happen? The moment is gonna come along when I put all these pieces together, and at that moment, someone is gonna come along and put a bullet in my head. Anyway, listen. I think you might want this.
Thank you. I'll need it.
And if it's Fabiana Branco you've come looking for, I think she's up the hill.
So why don't you just go get her?
I don't know. I'm a cop. I mean, I'll fight corruption. I'll stand up to the rich and dumb, but if I go up that hill right now, I'll be dead in 3 minutes or less. Maybe you too, Max. You're in the jungle now.
So it appears.
If you survive the next hour, let's speak. You help me. And I'm gonna do what I can to help you. Good luck.
I didn't know what to make of what this guy had just told me. What was true and what was just someone else's convenient bullshit. Then some less than friendly locals came in and found me in the wrong mood to party.
Peraí. Olha quem tá aí. E aí, gringo? O que você tá fazendo aí?
No comprende. Leave me alone.
Você tem alguma coisa pra mim? Do you got something for me?
For you? Tell you what I got. I got a gun, and if anybody thinks they're gonna take it from me, they'd be dead wrong.
और कोई आएगा? अभी चाहिए पेन किलर्स। उनके पास कौन सा गन है? ले लेते हैं। डुअल गन।
They told me the favelas were full of drugs.
Cala a porra da tua boca! Deu de cara com o errado!
गोलियां बहुत कम है। कौन सा गन फेंक रहा है मैं?
It was time to get out of there.
एक 47 उठा लेते हैं। यहाँ पे कुछ है क्या? तुम ध्यान से जाना पड़ेगा।
No shooting! Por favor, amigo! No.
Relax, soldier.
You're American? Oh, jeez, buddy. Am I glad to see you? Oh, fuck me. I've been coming to this shithole town for the last 5 years. It's like a fucking insane asylum. But it's got the cheapest pussy in the world. Fuck me. I mean...
You're in a cat house in the slum, pal, doing who knows what.
I'm a businessman, bro. And they were fully legal in this country. I think... And I know how to tip, all right? It ain't my fault, man. It ain't my fault. Don't judge me, all right?
Have a nice day. Jesus.
मुझे और भी
Fucking creep.
पेन किलर्स और भी कुछ मिल जाता तो अच्छा होता। ऑप्शन है क्या जैसे कि या कॉपरेट करने का या कुछ?
It was Monday afternoon, and I'd already been thrown out of a party, gone to a strip club, and got into a bar fight. This latest midlife crisis was certainly ticking all the boxes.
इधर से मैं आया था। आई थिंक इधर से आएगा था क्या?
É o gringo. Ah, não sei. Não tô vendo porra nenhuma. A gente desce ou não? Foda-se. Isso aí já era, não vale a pena não. Tá certo.
The fireworks display was clearly in my honor, making sure everyone knew to roll out the red carpet for their surprise guest. I was walking into another not-so-welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Commando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I'd just shot up their favorite skin joint.
और कोई?
Vamos, não podemos ter controle daqui.
कौन मार रहा है? स्किल्स बहुत ही बढ़िया है, लेकिन मुझे कुछ पेन किलर्स वगैरह चाहिए था। इधर है और भी कोई मार रहा है मेरे को। कहाँ से मार रहा है? अच्छा जी, तू है। मुझे ऊपर वाले नहीं, उस पीछे वाले रूम पे जाना था। जाए किधर से? रास्ता तो कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा। उधर पेन किलर से कुछ यहाँ पे मुझे भी कुछ जरूरत पड़ी। कैसे जाए उधर? इधर से घूम के बाद में जाना पड़ेगा उधर। अभी नहीं मिलेगा, नीचे उतरना पड़ेगा। अच्छा उधर घूम के जाना पड़ेगा। और कोई? PSU.
I was getting nowhere fast. The cold turkey was messing with me, like I was looking through another man's eyes. I needed to focus. I could hear a woman screaming. I thought I'd found Fabiana, but instead I'd stumbled across some testosterone fest. A bunch of young punks with guns killing time the only way they knew how. Nova Esperanza wasn't exactly a dinner and movie kind of place. I recognized the hoods who jumped me earlier. I was trying to decide whether to crash this party or turn back, when my natural grace and finesse made the decision for me.
मैक्स खत्म हो गया, डेड। एकेएम ही सही था। और भी है। ठीक ही नहीं कर रहा ये। बहुत सारे बंदे थे। और भी बंदों का मेरे को आवाज मिल रहा है। नीचे है क्या शायद? वहाँ पे कितने सारे बंदे थे? थोड़ा हेल्थ कम हुआ है बहुत इन बंदों के बीच में। Good shot.
One vice at a time. Fabiano's market value is falling by the second. I had to get to Serrano before he dumped his stock.
हैं? जाब है उधर। इधर जाना आई थिंक।
These bastards look different, tougher, more capable. They didn't look like Serrano's boys, but I could tell I was moving up the food chain. I hoped Fabiano wasn't going to be served up come feeding time.
Professionals. चड्डी गैंग वाले।
There was no need to announce my arrival in that part of town. I'd drawn more than enough attention already.
इस गेम के अंदर आपको अगर पेन किलर्स मिल जाए तो बहुत ही बढ़िया लगता है। नहीं खुलेगा।
Tá faltando uma loira gelada. Falou que ia buscar, porra. Pô, eu falei pra esse otário aqui 3 vezes, aí até agora nada.
Vai tomar no seu cu, rapaz. Vai buscar cerveja cedo.
Que porra que eu faço?
ओके नॉर्मल बंदे हैं।
Sei lá, os malandros matariam sua mãe por uma trouxa de maconha.
फिर भी एकदम ध्यान से जाना पड़ेगा। डर गई है तो हाँ ये जब क्रैकर क्रैकर्स जब फोड़ते हैं ना एक अलर्ट समझ लो। या कि लोकल लोग भी उनको सपोर्ट करते हैं। टेररिस्ट या क्या है पता नहीं। बहुत बार ऐसा हो जाता है कि जिनको हम मारते हैं ना वही लोग लास्ट में दोस्त बन जाते हैं। देखा जाए कि वही लोग सही थे, हम तो किसी और के लिए काम कर रहे हैं, तो ऐसा हो भी सकता है। आहा।
Vem dar cobertura! Tá tudo dominado! E o quê? Não de nada! Vamos nessa! A gente é paulista! Tá precisando de óculos, ceguinho! Seu porra! Ah, seus gringos, filho da puta! Vou te derrubar!
बंदा मर गया क्या? मर गया। एक क्विक शॉट।
They told me the favelas were full of drugs. Giovanna, charity worker and socialite. Work with the poor and play with the rich. You try to live in two worlds. Eventually you're gonna get your life ripped apart.
ब्लैंक फायर कर रहा था ये। कौन मारेगा? यहाँ पे जितने भी बंदे सब लोग प्रोफेशनल्स है, प्रोफेशनल किलर्स। उधर कैसे जाए? इधर से रास्ता है। फाइट सीन वाला म्यूजिक ही अलग होता है, पता चल जाएगा ऑटोमेटिक कि यहाँ पे अभी कुछ झमेला होने वाला है अभी। और कोई नहीं। फालतू में ही हेल्थ कम हो गया।
ASUS had told me about this stuff. Oxidado. They called it rust, packed full of healthy ingredients like quicklime and kerosene, cheaper, stronger, and deadlier than crack. Easily marketed to the poor and desperate. All in all, a fine, honorable way to earn a living. Cigarettes. Fireworks. Hey. I couldn't find any clues in this place, so I decided to do my bit for the drugs trade.
धमाका होने वाला है। म्यूजिक आ गया है, अभी लड़ाई होने वाला है बहुत चंगा। पता नहीं अच्छा बंदा था कि कोई सिविलियन था कि कोई और, लेकिन यहाँ पे हर एक सिविलियन दुश्मनी है, क्योंकि ये लोग फायरवर्क जला के दुश्मन हमारे दुश्मन को अलर्ट कर देते हैं। ये भी अच्छे बंदे थोड़ी ना है, इनके लिए मैं भी मरने वाला था।
That much security, it had to be Serrano's pad. Since I was in the neighborhood, I figured he wouldn't mind if I dropped in and thanked him personally for his hospitality.
फंसा दिया इसको।
It wasn't like he wasn't expecting me.
जब जाने से पहले मैं उधर देख के आता है कुछ पेन किलर्स वगैरह मिलता है कि नहीं, मिलेगा तो अच्छा है। इधर नहीं जा सकते, उधर ऊपर भी नहीं जा सकते। यहाँ पे ज़्यादातर लोग यूज़र ही यूज़ करते हैं। अरे
I had to hope the king was in his castle.
इसी तरह पहुंचा इधर। और भी कुछ लोग थे लेकिन आ गया।
As I approached the spot, I could hear raised voices. Then I saw that Marcello had turned up with a suitcase full of money along with Fabiano's sister, Giovanna. I only understood a little, but things were not going well. I wasn't expecting quite so many armed goons, but there was no backing out now. I would just have to act harder than I felt.
Put the guns down! Let the girls go. No one needs to die, asshole.
Tomar no cu, seu gringo de merda! Vou matar sim!
Don't you kill her! Don't you!
Ok. Seu filho da... Atividade! É a porra da UP! Ó, você fica com o gringo! Atividade, quanto tem depois? Vamos nessa, caralho! Atividade! Atividade, caralho!
मैक्स उनको आसानी से मार सकता था, क्यों इसने यहाँ पे गया?
With all hell breaking loose around me, standing over another
कुछ तो प्लान है
girl
मैक्स
I'd
का।
been trying to protect.
I'll give you a minute, buddy.
We'd only been married a short time. By now, she'd been dead longer than I knew her. I still hadn't really forgiven myself for the Mona business, but I knew that was just grief. The insanity that comes with losing the life you had built. Michelle, I missed her with every part of my being. I hated the world for not killing me with her, and I hated myself for allowing this to happen to her and our little girl. But I knew I had to leave town.
Excuse me. Max Payne?
Somehow, I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery.
It's fucking chaos!
All of a sudden, I didn't need that time by myself. ASUS was down the hill and I had to catch up to him. believe him. I knew I shouldn't have gone there, and that Passos might have to pay the price for my sentimentality.
Sorry, I just had to say goodbye. You okay?
I will be once we get out of here. I get the feeling those weren't the only guys DeMarco sent after us.
Got that feeling too.
I started to wonder if my luck was about to run out when I realized it had a long time ago. That's why I was here.
There he is! The money's mine! That's if there's anything left to identify the bodies with.
You good? Yeah, I'm okay.
You're fucking dead!
You gotta get out of here, man! I don't respond well to being blown to bits!
मेरे दब जाते हैं बार बार टैब वाला बटन एंड हेल्थ बिना काम की कोई हेल्थ ले ले जिसका ज़रूरत नहीं होता ज़्यादा। अच्छी कुछ है इसकी लेकिन काम का
Come on, guys! I got a pen! Oh, that's just a scratch, man.
You look like the kind of chump who popped yourself.
You're all borrowed.
पिस्टल लेना था हाथ में। और कौन intense music इस गन का इस बार सही इस्तेमाल करूंगा पहले
Your clock is ticking, motherfucker.
सही है मरने के पहले ये काफी सकते हैं
Stay right there!
बिल्कुल।
Cover me. Move it, bud. I'm watching. Move on. Stay where you are, fellas. Need some cover. Shoot the bastard. Yeah, I got it.
Got the energy for an encore? Let's move!
इस बार थोड़ा आसान था। जिस बंदों को मारे थे उसके साथ गोली ले लेते कुछ। गोलियों की सख्त जरूरत है। वेस्ट करने का भी गोली है ही नहीं। ग्रेनेड
I
लॉन्चर।
didn't mind saying goodbye to this place whacked out on meds.
Come on, hey, wake up, let's go.
There he is. Hey, how you doing? You heard about the thing? $100,000. I'm not fucking around. I'm not either. You know what? I don't trust Joey.
The troops had arrived. Either DeMarco had thrown an army at this job, or he'd put a high enough bounty on our heads to attract every contract-buying scumbag on the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, but how are we gonna know who whacked him? Huh? I got hollow points. Yeah, look, we all got hollow points. Look, we'll split the bounty nice and even. All right? All right? Fair. That's all. I look like a fucking socialist to you, fool. An aid worker. We'll work it out together. Okay? Look. Cuz, how long we been doing this?
I'm not giving no handouts.
Not asking for a handout. We're out here working.
Whatever. Shut up, whatever.
Don't shut
Whatever
up,
you say.
There he is! All right?
Just look.
Joe. Oh!
गलती हो गया मतलब इंजस्ट दबाना पड़ता है। One, two, फिर भी एक बच जाता कैसे? नहीं रिलोड क्यों आता है इसको?
ASUS had put some distance between himself and the goons. I meant to follow.
सबसे ज्यादा पेन किलर इसी बार है। अभी टाइम आ गया इस गन को चेंज करने का।
I got someone. I think it's the hit. That Max Payne. The other guy might be here as well. Where you at? Over by that circular thing. The hit. He's like, let's
go down.
Which hit? Payne and the other one.
Come here. Cover.
अच्छा इसको मैंने मारा नहीं है, ये बंदा मेरा दुश्मन था।
They didn't have much of a reason to keep Passos alive, whoever they thought he was.
I think और नहीं है। ये एक शॉटगन है, इसको भी 2 गोली चलाना पड़ता है। एक नंबर है। कौन सा मैंने अभी जो पेन किलर खाया ना फालतू में। वहाँ पे कुछ तो है। पता नहीं गोल्डन गन्स है क्या। अभी तक तो फिलहाल एक भी गन हमको मिला नहीं है। कुछ गन के आइटम्स है, पता नहीं कब वो गन हमको मिलेगा। आई थिंक हमारा जो नॉर्मल जो गन हमारे हाथ पे गेम के पहले देते उसको आई थिंक उसको चेंज कर सकते बाद में। अगर गोल्डन गन का सब कुछ हमने अनलॉक कर लिया। इस शॉटगन की बहुत ज़रूरत है। पेन किलर।
Lots here weren't cheap. I'd take a freebie.
चारों तरफ एक बार देख भी लेते हैं, क्योंकि आइटम्स अगर मिल जाए तो अच्छा है। ओके
Man, just be cool, okay? Be cool. Don't tell me to be cool. You Max Payne? Who? Very fucking funny. Whatever. You're Max Payne. I thought he was fucking Max Payne.
Confusing, huh?
Hey, you make one more move, and this guy, whoever the fuck he is gonna get fucking dead. Look, man, give yourself up, and DeMarco might have a change of conscience, huh? Might grant you one last reprievement. Ain't no reprievement gonna be found otherwise.
I don't even know who he is.
You think I'm playing around here?
Breathe, man.
Lay down some fire!
I think I'm done saying my goodbyes. Let's get out of here.
बीच में ये क्या है? बूज वगैरह है क्या? अच्छा, ये अच्छी चीज़ है। निकले किधर से? अच्छा, उधर से।
Holy shit! What the hell is going on here?
Don't worry about it. Just get out of here, okay?
Sounds like a fucking war is going on.
Calm down.
Some poor bastard quite literally on the graveyard shift. Must have been wondering why there were suddenly more bodies above ground than below.
मार दे उसको।
Sniper!
स्नाइपर है कहीं पे।
All I can hope for is that he didn't even hear the shot that killed him.
Get down. Shot came from the top of the mausoleum. Up in the tower.
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Go, Max! Move to the tomb! More of them! They're rushing you!
Sure, right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
Gotta move again!
I'll give you cover. Wait on me. Go, get the gravestone. Be careful, man.
Fucking shoot him! Boys, fuck, shoot that bitch! Hey, Gonzo! I'll put a slug right in your platformer! Hey, get up! Shit!
Okay, I'm gonna cover you again. See if you can play.
Run, dog, flank. Easy orders to give when you're way behind the front line.
Windows coming up.
Great.
That's the stairs, man. Left. Wait. Left. Up the stairs.
Pote. मैं आता हूँ 1 मिनट पे.
We'd come in.
चलो आ गया.
Here to hide, not very successfully as things turned out.
Freeze! As opposed to what? Disco dance?
पकड़ लिया रे बाबा.
Fuck up, half-caste. Turn around. Turn around. Move. Move! Hold it. That way, you fucking jokers. Move.
Where are we going?
Hey, take it easy.
दोनों को एकदम पकड़ लिया.
You killed my son. You killed my fucking son. My boy. My only son.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Fuck you! Sorry for your loss. But your son was killed in gun battle. A battle he started. Shut your fucking mouth! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Fuck you. You killed my son! You fucking spick! Ow! You killed my son! Dig! Now!
I have to admit, I almost felt bad for the guy.
Dig!
Sure, he had lived a bad life, but I, of all people, knew that living with this grief would be payment enough for any sins. Still, perhaps not so bad that I was prepared to dig my own grave and let these Goombas kill me without even getting some dirt on their hands.
Your body ain't gonna bury itself. Dig, motherfucker!
I didn't want to tell the guy there were 45 other bodies in the cemetery that weren't receiving their Christian rites. I figured the Gravedigger Act would buy us some time.
I'm getting tired just watching you. Oh. No!
Where are you going? Or die!
You're all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, follow me.
I ain't the one who got us in this situation.
अच्छी वाली एक गन चाहिए। शॉटगन भी चलता है लेकिन उसमें गोली नहीं है। गोलियों की कमी से कहीं मर ना जाए। कोई गन्स का क्लू ही मिल जाए। या फिर 5 गोलियां बस हैं।
The morgue. How appropriate.
ये लोग उतने प्रोफेशनल नहीं है। अभी टीवी देखना टाइम है।
Police shut down the Madam of the Dangerous Liaison's prostitution ring. An update on Monday's brutal mafia killings in Hoboken. Investigators now believe the shootings were related to the murder earlier that evening of Tony DeMarco Jr., son of suspected mob boss Anthony DeMarco. DeMarco Jr. was shot after a fight broke out in Walton's bar. Initial theories this was part of an ongoing turf war between the DeMarco and Punchinello crime families have now been rejected. Police are calling it the worst night of violence in the tri-state area in 9 years. Should you travel outside of the United States to get cheaper medication? Our report up next.
I got serious problems. I guess they helped with the grief.
यहाँ पे वो करते हैं पोस्टमार्टम करते हैं ना, तो पोस्टमार्टम करते थे। लाशों का घर है ये। गोलियों की और भी जरूरत था। ये कौन सा गन है? अच्छा, ये गन पहले क्यों नहीं लिया मैंने? बहुत सारी गोलियां हो जाता मेरे पास। अब यही गन चलाऊंगा क्योंकि इसका गोली हमको मिलेगा।
Hey, psst, this way. Up there. Go on. Go, go, go. You go first.
All right, gentlemen, thank you.
This place looks about as good as any to make a stand.
At least the coroner won't have to go far to go to work.
लाश
Like I
घर के
said,
ऊपर इतना सुंदर घर.
Passo's always had a good sense of humor.
We gotta find a phone. I got a connection in Queens who can help us.
All right.
Spread out! And clear every room before you move on. We don't want to miss these damn fools.
Our SOS was gonna have to wait.
सबको कराने देते हैं.
Can't move here, Max! You gotta get... Come out! Come on, man, get up there, take him out! He's got all the angles! Fucking trapped rat in here, man!
बहुत ही ये. अरे बाप रे.
Can't move here, Max! You gotta get up there and take him out!
चलो ये कुछ नहीं उखाड़ सकता. ये कौन सा गाना?
Come on, man, get up there and take him out! He's got all the angles! Okay, let's find that phone. Make a call. There's gotta be a landline in that office, man.
अरे ऑफिस जाने से पहले एक बार गन तो उठा लेता मैं. Funeral service.
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, at least for a little while.
Let me just call somebody, get a little help, and we'll get out of here. Hey, it's me. Look, we really need to get out of New Jersey. Yeah, things are heating up. We got like half the New Jersey mob after us. And a cemetery in Hoboken.
Here I was again, halfway down the world, and still looking at the bodies of women I was supposed to protect. Only difference now is, I didn't understand the language.
Vai pra lá. Tranquilo, pode ficar tranquilo. Fica nessa parede, seu americano de merda. Que porra tá acontecendo aqui? Que merda tá acontecendo aqui?
Haven't you figured out I don't speak your fucking language?
Seu gringo de merda, cala a boca, seu gringo!
That's right, I may be a moron, but here's the thing. I ain't quite as dumb as I seem. It was time to get out of there. It seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful nightclub, the stadium, the docks. I've been given enough chances to make this right, and again, I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same mistakes for all eternity.
गोलियां खत्म। कैसे मारूंगा उसको भी? रिस्टार्ट चेक पॉइंट करते हैं।
It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street.
गोलियां खत्म हो गया, लास्ट में जाके कैसे मारेंगे? मरने जाएंगे थोड़ी
I'd
देर।
failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful nightclub, the stadium.
बाद में मारेंगे उसको, पहले सामने आगे बढ़ते हैं। 8 गोलियां बस।
Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same mistakes for all eternity.
चलो कुछ तो मिला।
Cops didn't seem too concerned with meeting their arrest quotas. Between me and
8-9 गोलियां लेके ये लोग
it'd be a miracle if the CS were still
मारने
in
चले।
business by the end of the day. It was a goddamn war zone. I had to assume Giovanna and Marcella were out there somewhere. Maybe I still had a chance to get somebody in that family through the day in one piece. The place was swarming with cops. But they weren't there for me, as far as I could tell. And I'd blundered my way into enough clusterfucks for one day. If these fools could buy me some time, I might have a chance to get to Marcello and Giovanna before somebody put a bullet in their heads too. Giovanna and Marcella were still alive, but I didn't hold out much hope they'd stay that way for long. I'd already lost the ransom money, got the hostage killed, and I was only just getting started. This was turning into another fine example of private security work.
गोलियां नहीं है हाथ में, बंदूक नहीं है हाथ में, है क्या कर रहे देखो।
I'd heard about these raids. Rent-a-thugs in body armor sending a message to the poor that the cops are still in charge. When they hit the favelas, they came in hard and fast. Anyone was fair game, as I was about to find out.
चलो देखते हैं इनके पास कौन सा गन है, क्योंकि मेरे पास तो गोलियां उतना नहीं है। अच्छा सही गन है, अभी प्रोफेशनल गन थे इनके पास। अरे जरूरत नहीं जंप का। जो गुलाटी जो खाता था ये अभी क्यों नहीं खा रहा? ये वाला गन उस वाले गन से तो बेहतर है। इस वाले 20 गोलियां देता है, इस वाले पर 30 गोलियां।
The odds of me getting out of there alive, let alone Giovanna and Marcello, were narrowing with every passing second.
पेन किलर्स चाहिए। अरे मैं दुश्मन नहीं हूँ। एक मिला।
I had to get that image of Fabiana out of my head. This wasn't such a good spot to enjoy the view.
और कौन मार रहा था मेरे को? I was still alive, and still not all that happy about it. Why did the easy way out never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it. कुछ पेन किलर्स मिल जाए। यहाँ पे इसको मारने से पहले हम लोगों ने
Man, I was guessing these guys didn't spend their spare time studying the Geneva Convention.
बाद में पता चलेगा ये बंदा अच्छे ही थे।
Jesus Christ, these bastards weren't playing games. These were the same paramilitary cops I had seen executing fools after the failed kidnapping at the party. Nasty business. If these were the guys De Silva was worried about, maybe he had a point. Yes, this was definitely them. Jesus Christ, these bastards made the NYPD look like the Hare Krishnas.
Hare Krishnas? क्या बात कर रहा है?
I couldn't make much sense of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else. I had no option but to take the scenic route. These charmers weren't there to make a couple of arrests. They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
Traz essa puta aí, ó. É porrada de viada aí.
Não posso esperar pra sair daqui.
Fora de merda. Eles nunca aprendem a lição.
Traficantes e viciados, né? Espero o quê?
मरा नहीं अभी तक। लेवल 3 के हेलमेट है इनके पास, उनको उसको पहले फोड़ना पड़ता है फिर ये लोग मरते हैं। तो गन किधर है? ये बहुत बुरा चीज़ है। मेरे गन गायब हो जाते हैं। इधर जाएंगे लेकिन इसको पहले लूट के जाते हैं। कुछ खास तो इधर है नहीं।
The alley was a dead end in more ways than one. I needed to find a way out of there. It seemed like as good a place as any to lie low and get my bearings. Problem was, some other fine gentleman had the same idea. I'd gone from out of luck to unarmed and shit out of luck. Another reminder, not that I needed one, that any low point can always go lower, as my new friends were about to find out. It was Sao Paulo's finest and a busload of lucky winners they'd picked out earlier. I decided I might as well follow them. I was lost and they were going somewhere, and it was the closest I was going to get to a plan. Where were they taking them? Did they have Marcelo and Giovanna? Was this just an average favela raid or something more? When all you're left with is questions, I guess your only option is to go with your gut. And my gut was telling me that band of merry men would lead me to some answers. Answers I'd soon wish I'd never received. What was going on here? They looked like the same paramilitaries from the stadium in office attacks. Something felt wrong. In fact, everything felt wrong. Anytime those guys decided to join the party, you could be sure it wasn't gonna end in a piñata and a slice of cake. What the fuck was this? The vigilantes doing an exchange with the death squad cops? Were they buying people? What the hell for? None of this made too much sense. These two were serious operatives. One was a band of hired killers and the other supposed to keep the peace. Yet they were doing deals. Now I had to find Giovanna and Marcelo. Without a better plan, I thought I'd better follow this bastard.
Não faz isso não, viu? Por favor, não faz isso não. Vamos acabar com essa porra. Cala a boca, sua puta. Vem pra cá.
Here was Giovanna and Marcelo. What the hell were they about to do to him?
Marcelo!
Jesus. Shit.
Filho da puta! Você tá fudido, gringo!
You bastard.
Manda a lembrança pro branco, caralho!
दबाया था तो लेफ्ट कंट्रोल क्या हो गया ये ब्लॉक डिसआर्म किक
Giovanna! Listen, you're gonna be okay. No. You don't want to do that. Come on. Go. Why did they do that to Marcelo?
It's a legendary gang way of killing people.
These are no ordinary street gang.
I guess they want people to think they are. With this, they can justify the killings of today and the people they took.
Shh! Quem fez isso? Foi americano. Foi?
He's blaming you for the death of his friend.
Porra de americano. Coisa morre, porra. Caralho. Contra ele. Mata ele. Pode deixar, eu mato.
After a couple of hours of lying in shit, you learn to appreciate what you've got. And right now, all we had was each other. I was a wreck, and Giovanna, well, I knew what she'd seen, no amount of drugs or therapy could erase. That kind of pain follows you around forever. The constant shadow of a wasted life. The poor girl had been through enough. We had to find a way out of there. Giovanna was calling Passos. I didn't know if this was a good place to hide or not. When half the local police force and a crew of paramilitary psychopaths want to send you upstairs, I reasoned the crowd was as good a place as any. At least when we got shot. Maybe some kind soul would take a video and put it on the internet.
Let's go. I just saw a couple looking at me.
All right,
Paso said there's a good place to hide in the back.
just try to stay calm. Come on. You okay?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I guess this is it.
No, keep going. That's a girl. Here, come on. This way. In here. Just try to stay calm, all right? I know this is fucked up.
I'm pretty calm. I'm also pregnant.
You gotta be shitting me.
Me and Raul, Passos you call him. We just want to live somewhere, away from this shit.
I understand. I wanted that too, a long time ago.
What happened?
Just didn't work out that way.
Sorry to hear that.
Maybe things will be different. For you two, I mean. Passos is a lucky guy. Shh.
हमला होने वाला इधर बढ़िया वाला प्रोफेशनल्स
I don't think these guys are here for your baby shower.
Get down. Stay out of sight. Disperse e procure por toda parte. Temos que...
बहुत टाइम खेल लिया, अभी रखते हैं। तो गाइस आज का गेम प्ले हम लोग यहीं तक रखते हैं। नेक्स्ट गेम प्ले बहुत ही जल्दी आने वाला है, उसके लिए सब्सक्राइब करें। जब हम स्ट्रीम करें तब आप देख सके, इसलिए नोटिफिकेशन बेल को भी दबा दे, ताकि जब भी हम लोग स्ट्रीम पे आए या कोई वीडियोस हमारे चैनल पे हम लोग अपलोड करें तब आपके पास सबसे पहले नोटिफिकेशन चला जाए या आपको पता चले कि हमारे चैनल में कुछ आया है। तो यही कहना था। यही तक रखते हैं। नेक्स्ट गेम प्ले बहुत जल्दी आने वाला है, उसके लिए सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक करें, शेयर करें अपने दोस्तों के साथ। गुड बाय।